Stop.
We're live.
Are we?
We are. And we're not Tisha. So we're taking over.
I always wanted to take out.
That's right. We're in charge. Alrighty.
Oh, no.
Thanks for joining us.
I don't think there's anybody there.
Not yet.
Oh, but
you know
somebody
what?
could be.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go over here and we're gonna start streaming on Instagram too. There we are. Alrighty.
What are you hiding?
I'm pretty sure Dewana is gonna tune in.
Dewana.
She's always checking in to make sure that we're actually doing the lives each week.
Is that Dewana there?
Maybe say hello if you're logging in so we know
Hey.
who's watching. Today, we got 3 people.
Howdy, howdy.
Hello, Maddie. Hi there. Let's see. All right. So today's show is going to be pretty brief. Tisha is busy. She's getting ready for a trip. I think she's going on next week. She's going to be going on, I think she's going to be gone for 3 Wednesdays in a row.
Whoa.
So you might be seeing us more than normal. Okay. Who else?
Or as normal as it gets.
Well, we are pretty abnormal. There's Bonnie.
Hi,
Bonnie. Thanks for watching. All right. So today we have some new classes to talk about, some new fabric to talk about, and new patterns to talk about. So we're going to hop right onto that. Let's see. So first we're going to go over the classes that are coming up.
That will be very exciting.
Yes. We have a Quilt As You Go class this Saturday, and there are only 2 spots left. So if you want to learn how to use the batting buddy and how to piece your quilt so that when you're done piecing, the quilt's
quilted it.
finished, all you have to do is put binding on.
You don't even have to do that.
Oh, really? That's right.
No, the way the Quilt As You Go works, you use the other
That's
side of it to finish your binding.
Even better.
So you are
no
truly
binding.
done.
So if you dislike binding, I hear there's people out there that do not like binding.
Weirdos.
This might be the class for you. Exactly. All right. Then we have a new class for this year. It's called the So Jolly Santa Pillow class.
Yes.
That is coming up on Saturday, September 13th. So you will have plenty of time to get that done in time for the holidays.
And you can add chenille to his beard.
Yes.
So it's very tactile and soft and
even on his
makes him
eyebrows.
even more special.
So Stephanie did our sample with even the eyebrows had the little chenille on it, I think.
Sometimes you have bushy eyebrows.
It happens.
Especially for Santa.
Yeah, exactly. Then we have the mini Poppins bag class. That's a popular class, so there's only left. He's always watching. Like if I'm
Always.
asleep or if I'm awake.
Stalker Santa.
It's true. It's a little creepy if you think about it, but, you know. All right, so mini Poppins bag class is coming up. We only have 3 spots left.
That's
That's
such a cute
September
verse.
20th.
I love it.
So all of the staff, Tisha taught a class for us to do it. And I am not a purse person, a purse making person,
Okay.
but she was able to walk us through that. And it's not exactly for a beginner. If you've never done a purse before, you're going to want to try and do the zippy strippy bag first.
Yeah.
But this one, it turns out super cute and
Fun, functional bag that you can carry anywhere. Dress it up, dress it down. It's a nice, fun bag.
what I like about purses and bags is that if you have that favorite fabric that you're like, you don't even want to cut into it because you're like, I got to save it for something really special. If you make it into a purse, then you get to enjoy it all year round, whenever you want.
Absolutely.
Yep. All right, beginner quilting 2.0, Friday, September 26th. So we have a part 1, and this is the part 2 of learning how to quilt. If you have any friends that you're trying to encourage them, what do they call that? You're an enabler. You want to enable them into a new hobby. We have a 3-part beginner class, or if you just want to brush up on how to do basics like half square triangle, flying geese. Yeah, our classes are awesome. All right, then we have the Posh Santa quick curve
he's over
ruler.
there.
He's on the wall right now, but
Oh.
you're going to learn how to make curves.
I love curves. I
Jen-
love doing curves. I love teaching. I love curves.
Jen will help you open a
Uh-huh.
whole new world of curves. There's a lot of
Curvy
exciting patterns out there.
possibilities.
Exactly. That's coming up on October 10th, and there's only 2 spots left. So you're going to want to jump on that.
I like this.
Then we had a class last week, and we had our witch hat sitting in the corner of the room, and a couple of the ladies said, do you ever do a class on this? And I said, I bet we could. And sure enough, Kelly said she would be happy to teach the class. We posted the class for October 17th and it filled up like that. So we went ahead and opened up a second class for Thursday, October 2nd. So if you're interested, you're going to want to hop in there and enroll because that one will probably sell out as well. And there's two options for this class. You can do patchwork like this one here, or you can just do solid fabric. Makes it a little bit faster. But once you make one of these,
it's
easy. A lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. I did solid for mine because one less step.
Yeah. And this hat was all over Instagram last year.
Oh, it's popping back up again.
It's coming back again. So it's very popular. It's great for
super easy.
If you want to be like Jen and don this hat all of October, you can totally do that. If you
wear
want
mine
to
year round. What are you talking about?
I wasn't going to mention that, but or if you just want to have it as part of your decor for your Halloween decorations.
It's on my piano.
Exactly.
Right now.
Yep. All right. Then we have possibly Texas's biggest craft garage sale coming up right here in our parking lot. If you've never been, you're going to want to come, bring some cash, maybe an umbrella. It's awesome. You won't believe it. We usually have about 40 to 50 people set up little booths and they're selling their extra stash. Maybe there's kits that they aren't so excited about anymore. Apparently some people buy too much fabric, but there's no such thing. But
I don't know.
you come here and there will also be other things, not just quilting, but occasionally there'll be some yarn, like if you're into knitting or crocheting, there'll be sewing machines. So even if you're not a quilter, you might be interested in coming to check out the different machines that are here. What else?
I've seen some pretty amazing things.
Yes. So it's lots of fun. We are changing the hours this year. We're starting a little bit earlier. We're starting at 8.
And we're hot.
Yeah, and we're ending at noon because usually that last hour would be pretty slow anyway. So that way, come early because I'm telling you, you won't believe the cool stuff that you'll find out there.
I've got some cool stuff.
Yes. Yes. And then we have our custom sneaker class was just this past weekend, I think. So now we have another one coming up in November.
I've made two pairs now, and it's easier than you think.
And it's another one of those where you pick that fabric that you just love and you're afraid to cut into, but if you make them into shoes, you get to wear them every day. You could make shoes and a purse
to match. I made kitty cat shoes. I know everybody's shocked.
Our resident cat person here.
I'm saying.
Yes, awesome. So that is coming up November 22nd, but you have to sign up about a month ahead so that we can order your size and the color of sole you want. So those classes have been selling out, so you probably want to jump in and get in on that.
Nelda is the nicest. Oh, she's the nicest teacher.
Yes.
I just really enjoyed Nelda.
I've heard great things. I've heard great things. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about, do we want to show, we do have a new class. Did I not mention it?
Maybe the foundation
it's
paper
not on here.
It's right there.
I went right past it.
Ooh, girl.
So we just added this to the calendar a few days ago. Jenny Miller comes in and she teaches you how to foundation paper piece. This is the actual block that you'll be making in class. You bring your own fabric. But when you learn foundation paper piecing, it really opens up a lot of doors to some really unique patterns. When I went to QuiltCon in February, so many people were wearing jackets, pants. They had bags that had a lot of foundation paper piecing with really cool words or designs and stuff.
And sometimes it's the only way I can be accurate.
Yes, that's what I love about it, is that it can... It really gets those points to go exactly where you want them to go.
Because Lord knows what's going to come out.
So Tisha had posted on social media, she was picking out colors for a foundation paper piecing project, and this is a hummingbird. We have this pattern here, so if you're familiar with foundation paper piecing, we have everything you need. We have patterns. We have the
Carol Doak paper.
We have foundation paper, or paper for her. Yep. And lots of patterns. We have
the add a quarter.
Very important tool.
Oh, I love this thing.
Yes. It is the add a quarter ruler that's very helpful and makes really streamlines that. Yes, it's exactly like a fish, Jen. Very good. You know who likes fish? Cats.
Cats love fish.
Cats like fish.
They do.
All right. So I think that's that. We're going to move on to the new fabric that we've done in. We've gotten in so much fabric since last Wednesday that we're only going to have time to look at 2 lines right now. But you have to stop by the shore and come see some of the new.
Did you say shore?
Did I?
I think so.
You have to come by and see
The store.
We have a Anna Maria textile we added onto our collection. I think we've added on twice in the last 2 weeks.
Yes.
So if you're interested in Anna Maria, you definitely want to come by because that stuff flies right off the bolt. It doesn't last long
this time.
That's right.
They're really pretty.
That's right. And she has a lot of her Instagram's pretty cool, and she does a lot of clothing with her stuff.
And I think you could probably use some of those wovens to make some cool clothes, some cool bags, maybe a Poppins bag.
There you go. There you go. Yep. We'll probably talk about that line next week. But this week, we're going to be talking about this new line called Mid-Century Modern. I'm going to try and switch us over.
Good luck.
Boop, boop. Here we go.
Ah.
Look at
fancy.
I can almost do this. Okay.
You got this.
So the neat thing about this line is that there's a lot of geometric shapes. The
Flowers.
colors are very, I don't know, jewel. I always like the jewel tones.
They feel almost like stained glass through a wing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just cool.
Yeah. So
And that does
unfortunately,
not do it justice.
I know.
Like, it's better.
Let me go grab a
It's
piece of white
brighter,
paper.
better.
but,
I
um,
don't know, but it's cool.
Let me go grab
You got to
some-
see it in person.
Yeah.
As with
let me
any
go grab some
fabric.
paper real quick. You tell them a little bit about this.
I think it's just pretty. I just got back, so I haven't seen a whole lot of this one yet.
All right. So we're not as, Tisha grew up with her mom running a floral shop. So she knows, if I remember correctly. So she, you can see any flower on any fabric and she'll tell you exactly almost the scientific name of it. Me, I'm
Lordy.
like, that is a flower with
It's a
petals.
flower.
It
And
has leaves. Exactly. So anyway,
Stamen.
so see how we have a lot of these, what would you call that? Like
Orange peel?
leaf or orange peel shape. That shape is kind of echoed throughout several of the fabrics.
Like that.
All right, so we have this, I think this is supposed to be like jewels,
Is that so?
and it comes in lots of different colors.
Oh, there's that echoed shape again. Look at that right there.
Yes. Yep. So we're just going to go ahead and put the colors down. So these are nice. Yeah. These 3 are kind of like the almost blenders, I guess you could say.
No, they're pretty.
They're very
I
pretty.
even like that yellow.
Yes. So you've got some nice bold yellow here. And then this fabric kind of brings it all together. And again, we have the orange peel shape kind of being echoed through here.
And there's the lighter
The
version
colors-
of that.
Yep. And here's the same thing on a cream.
Pretty.
So I like the fact that you've got a lot of variation. You've got light cream, but then you can go all the way to these darker colors.
It gives you some nice light, dark, medium. You can really build movement with that.
Exactly. A lot of times with picking out fabrics, you want to make sure that you're getting some variety so that your piecing will really show. If you're using a lot of the colors that are kind of the same, it's still beautiful. But when you add in those lighter colors, it's going to break it up and kind of showcase your piecing.
And with all the work you're doing, you want to showcase that.
Exactly. That's what I like to have showing. She also has a fabric that is sort of like jewels.
Ooh.
And I love this color.
Kind of makes me think of sapphires.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm like working backwards here. There we go. There we go.
Mind-boggling.
Oh, gosh. All right. So we have this lighter background fabric with the flowers. It also comes in a color that's a little bit more tan. It's hard to tell the difference on the computer on the
kinda
screen,
is.
but it's a little bit.
It's like a very, very light tan. A creamy
Yes.
tan.
I'm going to move these up so you can kind of compare the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we've got some variation in that. And then
dots.
we've got something a little different, some polka dots. We've got the darker and the lighter. And I think there's actually a third one that I didn't grab.
I forgive you.
but that gives us a lot of different scale. You've got the flowers that are bigger than the polka dots. That's another thing you kind of want to look for is different scale.
Yeah.
There are a couple patterns or examples that they've given us using this line. I believe, I'll make sure. Yep. We have them in the store. I'm just going to put them up here to give you some inspirational ideas. And if you're interested in any of these patterns that we show, you can order them with us if we don't have them in stock for whatever reason. See how the different background makes a huge difference. We've got the cream as opposed to the darker, almost a navy blue. It really changes the way that the piecing, how it
gives it a whole different vibe.
Exactly. Here's a pattern that's pretty good for jelly rolls.
It's called the new math quilt.
Yes.
That's
Retro
hilarious.
Modern New Math Quilt.
Love it. Love it.
Yes. I do believe we have jelly rolls for this one.
I feel like yes. Yes, I
So
can see
this
them
would
from
be
here.
a quick quilt to put together fairly quickly. Now, I am a big fan of Robin Pickens.
Oh, the backslash
I have
is
this
so
pattern.
cool.
I have not yet to do it, but we have done it almost, well, we did one in a line called Frankie.
Yeah.
And it was sitting in the back next to Long Arm. I had so many people come and ask about that pattern.
So cute.
And the neat thing is the one we had on the wall used a dark grunge for the background. It's one of those things, you know how sometimes you're like, I would never do that. But then when you see it, you're
Yes.
like, it works so well. So this pattern is great for dark background, light background. And I'm always on the lookout for patterns that showcase your fabric.
Yes.
Like if you have fabric that you don't want to cut it into teeny tiny pieces, you want to be able to see what's on there. This is a great pattern for that as well.
And it's an easier pattern, you think. Everybody I know that's done it has been like, I was so intimidated by it. And then I dove in and I was like, oh,
Wow.
this is easier
That's
than I
good to
thought. And
hear.
it looks so complicated, but it's really not.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Here's another one. This one also has a big square, so you would really be showcasing the fabric in this one.
I bet you could even put like a panel in there. Or
Yeah.
something.
So this one's called the Mary Quilt. And like I
Another
said,
one.
if we don't have it in stock, you can always order with us as well.
Fun.
All right. And then finally, we got in a little bit more Christmas fabric. We got some Christmas pre-cuts. So if, for example, you're thinking of the jelly roll class and you might want to make a jelly roll rug for the holidays, we got a line called Glisten. It's got some nice traditional dark green, darker reds, and creams with it. I wish I could open this up. Let's see. Is this one glisten? This one's different. This is 12 days. This goes with our 12 days line. We have a
that one's
panel.
cute.
I think we have 2 panels for this one.
Mhm.
But then we also got some pre-cuts of this glisten line. I'm just going to show you the back. It's got a little bit more of the traditional red and green, but I like the way they throw in a little pink.
I love a little pink.
And I love how it has, again, the different scale. You've got the teeny tiny polka dots, but then over here you have the great big giant flowers. So it's always nice. I never realize it until I'm piecing that I really need to have that variety and scale.
Oh yeah.
You've got your traditional holly berries, some words,
Ornaments.
and ornaments. Oh gosh, and they're like the old-fashioned ornaments. I love that.
I love those. My
So-
cats break them.
Yeah, that's a
They knock them
problem.
off the tree.
That is a
I
problem.
love those little boogers.
That reminds me, we also have a tree skirt
Yes.
foundation paper piecing class. Did we mention that?
No.
I think I also did not mention that. We just added these to the calendar a couple days ago, so I'm a little slow on that. But we only have 6 spots left, and it will be the last time we offer this because the pattern is no longer available. So if you want to make a really beautiful
It's
keepsake
gorgeous. Oh, it's so
tree
pretty.
skirt, I highly recommend that class.
It is
Check out
so
our classes
pretty.
on our website. Alrighty. Oh, and I threw in a couple patterns that we have. If
For
you're gonna,
years.
yes, if you've got a jelly roll and you want to make something Christmassy or with whatever jelly roll you have. Let's see, is that upside down? Yes. So when you come into our store, we have these Villa Rosa patterns, which I never really looked at much before
What?
I worked here. I don't know why. It might be.
They're fantastic.
They are. The nice thing about them is they're inexpensive. They're very versatile, and we try to usually mark ours with, like, here there's a JR. It doesn't mean you have to be a junior. It means jelly roll. This is a great pattern for jelly rolls. If you have a layer cake and you're thinking, I have this beautiful layer cake that I like, I need to find a pattern for it. If you come and look at our turnstile, we'll have stickers. It'll say layer cake on it. Oops. Whee! This one would probably come together pretty quickly because you've already got everything started with your 2.5 strips if you're using your jelly roll.
Save some space, save some time.
And here's one that's a little bit more to go with our Christmas theme. This, was it last year? Last year, this pattern, we could not keep it in stock. It just went quickly. I like the fact that it's got some solids in there to kind of break everything up.
You really
You're
see
using
that jelly roll.
Yes, you're using a jelly roll, so half the cutting is already done. This is a great pattern that comes together pretty darn quickly. So this one is called Wrapping Party.
And it looks like you did way more than you did. You know what I mean?
Yes, it looks more like a lot more work than it really was.
So people will be super impressed with you.
Exactly, exactly.
Because
Very
I totally
nice.
did that. Tell me.
Yes. I'm going to switch back to the other camera. Hello. All right, we've got a couple comments here.
We do.
Bonnie. Oh, Lolita was here this morning for our slow sewing. I'm not sure what they like to
Yes.
call it, the EPP group or
Well,
the.
it's nice, just quiet
It's
time.
kind of quiet stitching. The group this morning was huge. I think there was probably 10 to 12 ladies here. If you
It's
want to
fun.
come, you could even bring knitting or crocheting, anything that's quiet, and you can sit around and meet other people and socialize.
It's a lot of fun. They're a great group of ladies. I show up
Yes.
every now and again.
I believe it is the 2nd and 4th Wednesday of every month.
Mhm.
It starts before the store opens at 9, but lasts till 11. You can drop by anytime,
Mhm.
but it's a fun group of ladies.
Yeah.
But Lolita says hello. Bonnie said hello. Barbara King was in there too. Julia from Mahjong, right?
Yeah.
She was here. Oh,
Tisha.
someone named Tisha.
Who dat?
I don't know. No idea. Alrighty. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. This is a super, super short live for this week, but that's okay.
That's all right.
We're trainees.
Yeah.
Just learning how to do
Just
it.
learning.
Exactly. So
Next week we might be more chatty.
yeah, we'll be a little bit more prepared, perhaps.
Generally.
See, the whole problem here, though, is the height difference. She's like crouched over.
I'm waiting.
Very short.
You're not
So
short.
I'm going to have to get a little something to stand on, I think.
My mother-in-law always told me the good Lord grew you till you were perfect. So you were perfect long
Just
before
didn't
me.
take long. Exactly. I don't know. Like, I'm getting to the age where I'm getting these aches in my legs. I think I'm growing. I
It's
think I'm going to get
growing
taller.
pains. I'm so
I
proud
think I'm
of
going
you.
to finally hit that growth spurt.
I
don't know.
believe in you.
Yay!
You can do it.
I've been eating my vegetables.
Good for you.
Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and sign off, but be sure to check back next week to see if we can get wrangled in. Duana might be here, so maybe we'll make Duana do the live. We'll see. It'll be an
That could be
adventure.
hilarious.
Exactly. Thanks for joining us. Come by the store and see in person all the new fabrics we have, or you can always shop at any time online at notyourmamasquiltstore.com. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye. Let's see. I gotta push some buttons here.
Hey.
Maybe.